Are we at the edge of an almighty crash, or at least a pullback? A lot of people are getting very excited today, and how does it feel to be left out on the sidelines while everybody rejoices in euphoria and makes tons of money? What exactly am I talking about? Well, you all know the studio is bright red. My play button is glowing red. Why? Because I'm sat on the sidelines defensive, all in Coca-Cola, while everybody's going euphoric, making tons of money at all-time highs with Bitcoin, Ethereum and XRP. Until recently, I was all in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I've come back for a special event because I am on my holiday. Started yesterday. I'll be back in the studio properly from the middle of November. I'm taking 6 weeks off. I am actually recording all of the reviews for you. They're all coming out as well. So all the reviews that you've booked in will be all coming out. But the reason why I'm back here is because we have a major live stream tomorrow with Vaz. We have a Meet the CEO series, but also we do have this potential crash. I'm saying it's 100% as on my thumbnail. So what am I talking about? Well, let's look at crypto. Bitcoin reached another all-time high. The chance of it going to 150 or even 200 grand, I'd say, are 100%. So why am I predicting a crash when I'm also predicting Bitcoin going to 150 to 200? I'm expecting to see Ethereum go to 12,000. I'm expecting XRP to go to 10. So why did I sell? Why did I get out, and how do I feel? Well, I'm not the only one who feels this way. In fact, nearly every major analyst feels this way as well. It's very difficult doing what's right. Up to a few days ago, I had $140,000 in Ethereum, XRP and Bitcoin. I would now be up by about $5,000. If you remember, I would have been down 20 if I hadn't sold at the top. It then came back to where it was, and now it's gone up. So now I've lost about $5,000 at the moment. But of course, having the money and having realized gains is very different than having paper money. Until you sell, you haven't got anything. And then you've got to consider the tax you're going to pay. But more importantly, you have to consider what comes next. And what comes next is the very point of this live stream today. So we can all see that crypto is going up. But what comes next? And when do you sell? Do you sell? Do you hold forever? What if everybody starts to sell and it suddenly comes down, boom? Because remember, there is no underlying fundamental value. It's the price that everyone's prepared to pay. Until they're not. However, what I elected to do is I thought, you know what? The market is overbought. It is massively overbought, and we are now over 200% times the GDP of the US. So I thought, you know what? It's too hot. I'm going to get out, because when it happens, it'll happen really quickly. And what will happen is the market will go down really quickly, and defensives will go up really quickly. So you'll be chasing it on the downward, and you'll be chasing it on the upward, and you'll find it somewhere in the middle, and you'll end up back where you started from. So I decided to take all my profit. I've sold absolutely everything. I've got nothing in VU, which is the S&P, nothing in XRP, nothing in Bitcoin, nothing in Ethereum. And right now it's like, this is rubbish. I've even sold that other stock I bought the other day. I forget what it was now, Pfizer and the oil one. I've sold absolutely everything, used all my cash, all my bank, and I've used every penny as well of my margin. I've got literally not one single penny in buying power. And I've been buying Coca-Cola. But why? Because I think it's about to explode. Now, you might say, well, isn't crypto about to explode? Why don't we stay where we are? We're all making money over here. I totally get it. The difference is, though, Coca-Cola is earning money, and it's oversold from its valuation. It's going to $80. $80 not because we're guessing and hoping like 100, 200,000 on Bitcoin. $80 because that's what it actually earns in sales, revenue, profit, dividends, and so on. And that is about 20% from where we are here. thereabouts, depending on your average. And I don't have to sell, I don't have to pay tax, and then I can build a position, which at the moment I'm earning about $1,500 a month, even though it's quarterly paid, $1,500 a month, which is about $300 more than my margin is costing, and my dividends are going to go up, and my margin's going to go down, and the interest rates are going to go down. So I haven't got to sell. I'm currently building a position. So that's why I'm all in Coca-Cola, and that's why I've been buying more today when it went down. I sold my oil stock. I forget what it was now. Anyway, the petroleum something or other. I sold that. And I've got nothing else to. I'm literally got nothing else to spend. I've got no more money, so I've got an insane amount of money invested now in this. As you can see, I've got 505 plus the 55 in the IRA. So you got $560,000 currently invested in Coca-Cola. So what do you think? Do you agree with me that the market is overbought? It's going to crash? I think it's 100%. I really do, because it just can't keep going up without a retrace. And when it does, it will go down so quickly, and money will go into defensives, and then I won't have to sell because it will go back to its actual intrinsic valuation. I think the full intrinsic valuation for Coca-Cola is running at $96. So anywhere between 80 and 96, I can just stay where I am, not sell, not pay taxes, don't really care what anyone does or doesn't do. Now, I am going to trim because I want to get some crypto and I want to get back in the S&P. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my tax lots, and once we start getting to the higher levels of tax lots, I will sell it, but I won't sell it unless crypto has fallen and the S&P has fallen, because I don't want to sell it and sit around guessing what to do next. I want to know where I go next. So when I sell, it's because I want to go somewhere else, because I can leave it there and in a year from now we'll be at 80, 90. It'll keep on going because the intrinsic value and the real term value of the sales is there. So I can hold it. I don't have to sell it. I'm only going to sell it if I can buy crypto at a discount and I can buy the S&P at a discount. So what do you think? I'm going to go to the comments in a second and see what you think, because what worries me, and this is like the sort of the psychology, if you like, of an investor. If I go back to my Coca-Cola, and that's all of this, what you're looking at now, I can own that because it's undervalued from what they make and what the amount of margin and what they earn, the profits and all the rest of it. Whereas if I look over here at my crypto, or lack of, once upon a time, when is everybody going to sell? Is everyone going to start dumping at 150? Is everyone going to sell at 200? Or at that point, do people think it will never ever sell and it just goes on and on and on and it explodes? Parabolic? I don't know. But the thing is, I don't want to guess. And I like to go to bed at night knowing I can't be down 50% tomorrow. And I just can't see how I couldn't be down 50% with crypto right now. Once we've had a pullback from the S&P, I would say it'll be safe to return once again to crypto. Right now, it is a roller coaster. And I don't know about you, but I don't like roller coasters anymore. I used to when I was 20, but over 40, they made me feel sick. I don't like roller coasters anymore. I like to always be up. And even if we're trimming off a little bit, you know, everything is the right price. Nothing is euphoric. Nothing is overblown. And I can live there. So anyway, there's my thoughts. Now then, we have some major events coming up. As you all know, I'm on my vacation now. I'm here today because I'm introducing Vaz, because Vaz will be with me in a second. We got New Horizon aircraft. Tomorrow, we have the CEO live on the show. All right, a major event tomorrow. These are very, very big events. This is tomorrow. We have the winner, Archer versus... Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. This is what's coming in a few moments. Vaz is going to go live on his own show, building up the show for tomorrow. This is Archer versus Joby in 12 minutes' time. So we're going to go from this live event to Vaz's event in a few moments' time, all right? So stay with us for this live event. And then tomorrow, in the closing bell time, all right, we have got this. Now, in between all of this, you will see videos come out from me. I'm doing all your reviews. Before I literally turn the studio off completely, because I'm refurbishing, I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm staying here. I want to record all your videos and put them out. So you'll see them coming out in between all these live events. But tomorrow's big show is the CEO special, Horizon Aircraft. And Vaz is with me right now to tell me all about it, but also to tell us what he's about to talk to you about in a few moments' time with this event. This is up right after this. So without further ado, I think what we'll do, we'll leave that there and we'll bring Vaz into the show. Good afternoon, Vaz. How are you, mate?
Yeah, Martyn, I'm good, thank you.
You know what time it is?
It's time to start talking eVTOLs.
It is indeed. It's great to have you here. So what's going on here today? I've seen a lot of rumors today. Tesla, what's all that about?
Yeah, there's somebody pulled. Well, I'm not gonna tell you the whole story, but there's been a whisper which has grown into a rumble, and there seems to be connection between Tesla and Archer Aviation, the flying taxis, electric flying taxis. So you could see the connection.
Right.
So I'm looking into that on that show after you. Right.
So you've got some information, insights, your thoughts on that. Well, that's that. We're going to tune in for that because I know a lot of people here are interested in Tesla. A lot of people are interested now in eVTOLs. Thanks to you, you've brought this to the to our audience. So definitely worth tuning in, folks. Straight after this, and then tomorrow you've got the CEO. You managed to get this lined up. The CEO of New Horizon. What might we expect now, folks? You've got to be part of these CEO interviews. They are members only first. They go out to the general public later, general subscribers later. But if you want to talk directly with a CEO of an eVTOL company, New Horizon, you need to be a member. And it's only a couple of bucks. I'll put the link in the chat for you now. There it is. I'm sure Vaz will mention it again to you as well in his show in a moment. But if you become a member, you'll be able to call in. You'll be able to ask questions directly to a CEO. These are always CEO exclusive events. It will be available to the general public later. But of course, you then can't ask questions and you won't find anything out other than what was asked by by other members. So you might want to consider that. So, Vaz, we've got about 5 minutes before we go into your news around Tesla and Archer, which I'm really excited to watch. I think we're all going to watch that. By the way, folks, the link is pinned to the top and it'll also take you there automatically. I nearly forgot to mention, Vaz, on your interview tomorrow, there will be some magic numbers, right? There'll be some magic numbers as well. Now, because we have magic numbers always available for free, you don't need to be a member to take part in our giveaways. When you watch it later, when it goes available to general public, you will be able to get your magic numbers. There'll be one at the beginning of the live stream, one in the middle, and one at the end. So tomorrow's members only at first, but later on available to everybody. Limited time, remember, the giveaways with the magic numbers. Those videos don't remain there forever. We replace them with new ones. Make sure that you do actually tune in for that, and you will be able to get your magic numbers, whether you watch it live with Vaz as a member and ask questions to the CEO, or you watch it later. So tell me a bit more. I know you don't want to give anything away with Tesla that in a minute, but what might we get on tomorrow at closing bell time for New Horizon? Tell people about the company, what it is, and what we might get from the CEO.
Well, first of all, you will get very entertaining and great personality of a CEO. You definitely want to see Brandon Robinson on the show. He's a former, I think, F-15 fighter pilot. So that will be that it speaks itself.
Yeah. F-15, is that a bit like Tom Cruise? Is that a bit like Top Gun?
A bit of a maverick he is, yeah.
Is he?
You're gonna like him. You're gonna love him, Martyn.
I'm gonna have some fun with this then. I'm gonna have some fun with this. I'm gonna ask him, is he a bit of a Tom Cruise? Yeah, this will be good. Does he like motorbikes? Does he jump off cliffs? All right, this will be good. Tell us about the business though. What might we get from that?
He's basically, well, he's benefiting from his experience from his fighter pilot career, and he's developing a flying taxi. Basically, it's a hybrid between a helicopter and a fixed wing aircraft. This is the future of urban mobility, But not only urban mobility, he's pushing it a bit further. So he's developing a hybrid power unit which can deliver sort of market-leading range. We are talking hundreds of miles. So very unique concept, very unique design. But also this company is in its very, very early days. So
very cool. I tell you what then, on your next stream, in just a few moments time, 7 minutes from now, you're going to be talking about, I'll just put it on the screen so everyone can see it. We're going to be talking about Archer, Joby, Tesla, the rumor with Tesla today. Perhaps you could educate people in what they might like to ask our CEO on Tuesday, because members had the opportunity in the chat to ask questions. So if you could then, tell people, give people an idea of what might be useful finding out from the CEO so they can all come with their own questions prepared. That'd be great. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited about all of this. It's this is the time, isn't it, for EVTOLs. We've got is it the Olympics? When's the Olympics coming up? Is it next year or the year after?
2028.
2028.
Yeah.
But tell us, even though that's 2028, 3 years away, it's not too. And EVTOLs are going to be heavily involved in that, right? Am I right in saying that?
Yes. We have official partnership. We have 2 eVTOL manufacturers, so there will be an official vehicle or aircraft of the main event. But coming back to our guest, I was going to say it's an early startup. So think of a Tesla. Think of a new Tesla in its early days when you could buy Tesla for like $10. So we might be there very early, very early doors.
This is cool. Well, thank you very much for setting that up. We're about to go over to your live stream, so I'm going to let you go in a second so you're ready for your event. So thank you again, Vaz. I will make sure that you have the magic numbers for tomorrow. So make sure that you tune in to Vaz's event in just a couple of seconds. Vaz, I can let you go now so you can go and do your thing. This is the event where you're going to in a moment, so get ready. Straight after this, tomorrow, there'll be all my videos coming out one by one for all the reviews you've asked me to do. This is the event tomorrow night where we're giving away the magic numbers. This is a members-only event. You won't want to miss this. I'm sure Vaz will be talking about batteries, and you won't want to miss it, and it's really big news, and you know what time it is. Yeah, you may have heard me mention these comments a few times. Anyway, these are Vaz's catchphrases, which I seem to have adopted now. Anyway, so there you go. So go and check this out. So I hope you enjoyed our little update. I wanted just to bring you this information about what's coming up and what you might expect from us, all the team, over the next few days. So let me go to comments and questions as Vaz gets ready for his event. We've got a few comments. Let's have a quick look. Ryden, good afternoon to you. Coca-Cola has been steady. It has indeed. It's consolidating, and all of a sudden it's going to break out, because remember, it's undervalued. There is a real value here. Everything else that I'm talking about today, and crypto, of course, is extremely volatile, but also there's no fundamental value at the moment. Remember, I've said to you, I like XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, but until we got the Ripple Bank, XRP, does it make any money? Not yet. It's speculative. We have to leave it in that camp at the moment. Let's go, says Keobs. Good afternoon, family. Hello, world. Stephen Lewandowski is here. Evan Avery says, yo. Humming Beings says, hello. Depends on your goals. The art of read. Oh, hi from rainy Germany. S&P is up. It is. Why? Because 30% of the S&P now is pumping. The Mag 7, can it run forever? XRP is worth buying if you buy a lot. I don't think it makes a difference whether you buy a lot or a little bit, to be quite honest. If you put $10 in and you're 10% up, it's the same as putting $1 million in. 10% is 10%. We going live? Yes, we're here now. XRP worth buying? Well, I don't know if I can buy it here. Not yet. I think we're going to come down before we really take off. That's when I'll buy back in again. Stephen Lewandowski, let's go. Hey, Martyn, how goes it? Sean John, very well, thank you. Happy holiday, Keobs Avila. Amazing 6 weeks. Nice. Won't listen about C. I'm not sure I know what that means. I knew you couldn't stay away. Well, I had to come back. I'm helping Vaz out with this event, and I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just not streaming live, but I've got to help out when necessary. Yes, 100% after the alt season. Thank you so much. Better sell Coca-Cola. Why on earth would you sell Coca-Cola undervalued when you haven't made any money? Don't see the sense of that. XRP doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't. Happy holiday, Martyn. XRP can drive you nuts. Coca-Cola is about to go down after the news is out. What news is out? I read the news every day from Coca-Cola and there is no bad news. What news is out, Cody Jenkins? XRP up 3%. Whoopee. It's not as high as it was a few weeks ago. Every analyst and many hopefuls, including me, haven't gained much in 2025. Oh no, says human being. Hello, guys, says Tricks. I sold the Archer for RLY. Good profit. Dumbest move ever. Diversify, says Scott. Come on, people, hit the like button. Yeah, why hasn't everybody tapped the like button or even considered subscribing? I should ask for that, shouldn't I? Anyway, Abby Services. Hello, Abby Services. Have you sold EVTOL? I thought you was holding that stock. I did. I sold it because I made a 24% profit and Coca-Cola just went too cheap. So I bought some more. From your mouth to God's ears, says human being. Coca-Cola not so great for teeth. Well, if you clean your teeth afterwards, I think we're okay. I clean my teeth twice a day, so I don't have a problem there. Crypto going parabolic soon and got more XRP the other week. I've got loads of quant and H-bar. Good luck, Stu. We're all with you. I just think it's too early. I turned 1,500 to 50,000 with Exela pre-sale. Good luck to you, Motto. When you say Coca-Cola earns $80, how long? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, the stock price go to $80. It can go to $80 by the end of the year, which is only a few months. I need to agree with Martyn. Market is overbought, but everything into Coca-Cola is crazy. Well, I buy with conviction. You remember when I bought massive with my Liberation Day? It made me 70 grand in a couple of weeks. So I tend to do that. I know what I own. I go all in and I buy heavily. I've got no problem with doing that. XRP doesn't go up in October. Come away from it. Coca-Cola is safer, less volatile. Who knows? 100% Keobs. 500,000 in Coca-Cola is mad. Props to you. That's a very big commitment, but it will go up. It's about 560 actually. Wouldn't you want to withdraw and keep cash if you think it? No, I want to be fully invested. I think that you stayed around 30 times that 500. I think that you said around 30. I have no idea what that means. Sorry.
Reptiles donated $2 through a super chat. Hello to my friend Ricardo. I will beat him at FC26.
Ah, Ricardo, I will beat him at FC26. I've got to be honest, I haven't got a clue what that means. But anyway, Coca-Cola won't crash is what he's saying. Absolutely. When the markets crash, the money will go into defensives. Martyn, have you ruled out the idea that developing countries might just be becoming richer and it just looks oversaturated? No, it doesn't matter that everyone is buying the market. It's overbought and no one is selling. So no, it doesn't matter how many people buy and oversaturated. I don't see that. That argument doesn't stack up to me. If a stock is overbought, it's overvalued. That's it. I don't care. It's because everyone's buying it. It doesn't matter. It's still too expensive to buy. Remember, it's not about stock prices. It's about valuation. And why would you pay $100 for a can of Coke worth $1? Just because everybody's buying it doesn't mean it's right. Just because everybody does one thing doesn't make it right. Literally, that's what I've been doing. There's always going to be a pullback, but it does recorrect. S&P 500 reach all-time highs over and over again. Keobs, 100%. Things don't go away, go up forever, I think you're saying. Is Tesla a defensive position? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's a growth stock and a very aggressive one too, and very volatile. Coca-Cola can drop too, but not much. Yes, of course, Coke will go down, but Coca-Cola is already oversold, preparing for the upswing. So when the market does crash, and I believe it will, Coca-Cola will hardly move at all, right, from where it is now. If you check out live and live BNB, is now third place. Many people, they say, I'm not sure I know what that means, Syrian. I got more space. Good luck to you. I see Coca-Cola realistically at 75, 78 as a price target. It's a safe investment, but why Coca-Cola? Because of its value, its business, its structure, its margins, its profits, its management. I can go on all day if you want. Looking to revolve AI. Not for me, Landon. Coca-Cola too high. Lose your money, invest in flat repeat every month. And Flair, no, you can't compare Flair to a business like Coca-Cola. It makes no sense. And if Coca-Cola drops, it will max drop 5%. So it's safe in the S&P. If the S&P goes down 20%, Coca-Cola will probably go down about 5 to 7. At this point, it's already oversold. Bitcoin is a long-term play, but don't look at the day swings. Remember, there is a futures market. You're saying crypto or stocks going down. Crypto and stocks going down. I'm like 100% certain. S&P won't crash 20%. It could well do if we get a carry trade. And the chance of that is at 80-20. How you know? I'm just looking at the numbers. That's my point. No one knows. No one does know. You're right. It's October. Everything is going up and rate cut at the end of the month. Not necessarily. Literally, market is extremely overbought. Trixic. Yes. I am in PDI. It's PIMCO's bond fund. Yes. And it can drop easily. FOMC meeting this Thursday. I'm sure too. The FOMC meeting this Thursday, no, it's not. It's on a Wednesday, and so it's not on Thursday. Jason, I don't see the S&P going down 20%. Well, it will go down 20% if we get a carry trade, which is 80-20. Who Vaz is here. The markets are not going to crash till the FIFA games are over. The FIFA games, what has the FIFA games got to do with the stock market? Well, I mean, a little bit, but it's not going to hold the stock market up. I don't see how that works. Anyway, Martyn, hello, Joseph Webb. I was talking to Sensei earlier about your situation. You requested a review, except you wasn't watching the live show. The live show had finished. We know that because you left a comment. You did a super thanks, not a super chat, and it was in the comment section. And the comment section is not available until the live stream finishes. So you left us a comment. That's why nobody saw it. I posted the comment. I saw the comment afterwards. I've informed Sensei. I've just spoken to Sensei. Sensei said the next time he does a live show, if you are in, he will do your chart for you. He didn't see it. We didn't see it. You were behind the stream. You were watching the replay. And that's why your comment was in the comments, not the live chat. Coca-Cola is too conservative. I don't agree. Market has room to run because of rate cuts and tax cuts. Most of America gets a tax return back in 3 months, says KPH. I have seen a post that Coca-Cola is reporting a negative cash flow for the first time because of some partnership. No, that is not correct. It's not negative at all. You're misunderstanding. It's not an acquisition. They are just testing out alcoholic business, and it's merely a test. It'll have no effect on their bottom line whatsoever. Coke was down on last Monday, then shot up Tuesday last week. Yeah, when it goes, you'll see it go like a rocket, and you won't have to sell it either. FIFA, what has that got to do with the stock market not crashing? Yes, it'll correct at some point, but I can't till it may be sometime next year. SPH, no, I'm sure it's going to go down before then. All stocks goes up and down. Of course they do. Coke usually goes up in January. You can't look at it like that. It's about valuation. Whenever that date is, not the dates itself. Possible vital ingredient might be getting a banned due to health concerns. No, I don't see that as an issue either. Video like, thank you, Keobs. Joshua, Martyn, hello from Prosper, Texas, just down the road from me. You crack me up, bud. Keep doing you. Love your channel. Thank you, Joshua Horn. In Prosper, just down the road. Coca-Cola, pretty good for swings, made me 36%. Great. What a beginning of a week. Angie G, exactly. Said Cyber World Cup. Yes, indeed. Thank you, David Hensley. FOMC meeting on October 28th and 29th, but the FOMC report will be on the Wednesday. If everyone had $250,000, they would try to invest some, get monthly in dividends, but most people don't have that much money. Listen, One Atlantis. No matter how much money or how little money you have, it does not change your investment strategy. People go, I've got no money, so I've got to take risks. That's where you make mistakes. If you consistently make profits, eventually you won't have a small amount of money. I started with $5,000. I now have nearly $600,000 because I don't lose money. The strategy that works is the strategy that works whether you have $1 or $1 million. It makes no difference. Is it worth putting shares into gold and silver? If I was buying gold and silver, it would be GLD. So I suggest that GLD, I suggest that you ask Senze about that. He's our gold expert as well as crypto. My trade is 92% buy. No worries about that. I'll not sleep. I will not sleep this week, says Joseph. Indeed, Angie, 248% up on my New Horizon. Congratulations to you. I need strong coffee, don't we all? On my New Horizon. And finally, Jerry Mandarin, this isn't right. Everything is going bananas. Gold, silver stocks, too much risk. I agree. Will the refill law in the UK cause Coke to crash? I don't see that. Is it worth putting my crypto into LLC? Our Sensei is our crypto guy. Do you think Coke will go up on earnings? Absolutely 100%. Absolutely 100%. What is your average on Coca-Cola? I shall show you on the screen. There is my Coca-Cola. My average is now 66.37, but that will drop very quickly because as soon as we start going up again, I'll be selling some of the ones at 68 and my average will drop to under 66. Very quick. I bought a lot under 66, 65, 90. So it will drop as soon as I've sold the ones at 70 when it goes up using tax lots. Stacking, says Stu, what is your re-entry for XRP? I don't have a price. I focus on value. I just think the market is overbought, so all crypto is overbought. You can't value crypto. You can only value businesses and the S&P. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Patience is key. Parabolic bull run brewing up, says JJ8 Bull. Right, that's the end of my show. I'm currently on my vacation, and I'm staying here, not going anywhere. I'm on hand if need be. I will be live in my normal shows back in November, but I have just a couple of things to do. This one to promote Vaz's big Meet the CEO tomorrow, and then of course you will see all of my videos coming out for all the reviews that you've asked for over the coming days and weeks as they all come out. All the reviews that you've asked for. But what we're going to do now is stay right where you are. Everybody stay where you are. It's automatically sent to give you this information. And Archer and Tesla, there's a big rumor and Vaz has all the information. The link is pinned to the top. It will automatically take you there. And after that, tomorrow, the big event, the Meet the CEO. You want to be a member for this because you'll be able to ask questions directly with the CEO. Here is the link to becoming a member. And remember, we're also giving away magic numbers during the show. Now, for those of you that say, oh, Martyn, Lucas said to win is free. Now you've got to be a member. No. The magic numbers in this live stream will be available for general public after afterwards. It will go general public and the magic numbers will be there for everyone to watch for you to be able to win $2,000 in our giveaway. All right. It will just be members only at first because members get the chance to ask the CEO a direct question. That's what we do. That's why our events are all members only first. So before the stock reacts to what the CEO says, all these things, these are all VIP members only events. All right, that's it from me. Thank you very much for coming in. Please tap the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you very much indeed. Tomorrow I'm meeting with Casey for a second screen test. Hopefully we can have Casey on the show soon. And I also want to tell you that we've now got Vaz full-time on the show as well, like Sensei. Sensei joined the team. It's Sensei's full-time job. And now Vaz is working with us full-time. Not as he's not quitting his other job yet. It's not big enough just yet, but he is now with us full-time. You'll see a lot of Vaz throughout October. So I want to welcome now Sensei full-time and Vaz going that way with us as well. It's now one of his main incomes, and we're very proud to have Vaz on the team now full-time. Throughout October, you will get a lot of Vaz, and that's it. Okay, I'm going to end this stream, hand you all over. Vaz is going to go live. Have a wonderful afternoon. You won't want to miss this. And I'm sure you'll learn about batteries. And you always know what time it is with Vaz, of course. It's all about EVTOL. But today, we've got a little bit of Tesla wrapped up there as well. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. Love to you all. I will see you back for the interview tomorrow, and of course those videos that you won't want to miss. That's it from me. Good luck, everybody. I'm not saying the market's not going to keep going up, but when is everyone going to sell? Because when they do sell, it'll sell quick. Where do you go? Because as growth sells off, defensive goes up. So you've got to do two trades at once. I've already sold. I'm already here. That'll go up. That'll come down. The rest is up to you. Join Vaz right now. Stay where you are. Click on the link. It'll take you there automatically. See you back tomorrow for the interview. You don't want to miss it. And look out for my videos and lots of videos and live streams from Vaz, Sensei, and hopefully Casey as well. That's it from me. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.